guards, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
DeRozan outside to the paint. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way.
Man, that was good.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Knicks. Deflected. He blocks it again. Ball with it. Picked up by Simmons. And Ball throws it down.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Holmgren. Jackson outside. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Brad.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Tons of hype around the Melo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
That one falls.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
Ball left side. Here's Holmgren. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the Thunder making a change here.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Fans, once again, your Thunder Girls dancing.
And the Thunder in possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Substitution on the floor.
And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. George outside. Outside Mitchell. And the Knicks miss again. Oklahoma City trailing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
New York ball. Knicks substitution. Bailey.
And here's Thompson for three. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to George. Down low. Pulls up on the wing. And it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Bailey. And he jams it home with authority.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A minute 9 left to play in the first.
Knicks foul. Thompson. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Thompson for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Henderson. It's tipped. George outside. Takes a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Thompson with a steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bull. Big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Giannis with the dunk.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Substitution for your Thunder, O.G. Anunoby.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Knicks.
Your Thunder, 13. The Knicks, 20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And that's a foul called on O.G. Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
The floor for your Thunder, Ware.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Antetokounmpo inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a Defensive Player of the Year award, winning all three trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Can they get it? It falls. 5 for 11 in the game. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, BA. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
And they get it back. He shoots a three. Giannis with the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Maxey. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Now Jackson. Ball outside. It's stolen. Tipped away. Outside Simmons. To the middle. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
For three, Maxey. The rebound by Jackson.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Simmons. They get it back. And it's rejected. The floater. Got a piece of it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something DeRozan has really improved upon. A solid playmaker who looks to involve his teammates.
The Knicks making a switch here. 1:52 left in the first half of this one. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford it.
That might be true.
And the ball out of play, the Knicks will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And here are the Knicks. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be game number 4 of 7 on this current road trip.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Henderson. Got a hand on it. Thompson outside. George for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now Edwards. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
New York with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. George's shot is off.
Yeah, and taking their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Holmgren. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Holmgren's got his third bucket of the night.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Thompson left side. Over Edwards. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
39.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 19. Down low. Here's DeRozan. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Off the mark there with a three. Left side Simmons. Outside Maxey. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And they'll keep possession. That shot off the mark. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Smooth sailing for New York. Here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Pass to Ball. From deep. He can't hit that time.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
To the inside. There's Jackson with the 3. They grab their own miss. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Oklahoma City foul. Ben Simmons, second personal foul.
And he makes a first.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For 3, Maxey. And they'll get another chance. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. Denied by DeRozan. From deep. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. All alone on the break. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
The assist.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And the Knicks with possession. It's been 8 unanswered for them. The 3 from Ball. Here's Mitchell.
Oklahoma City foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's off on the first.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
So it's the Thunder now. He takes it in. Second shot opportunity. Tipped. George outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Henderson. And rejected. And they're able to recover. And here's Edwards outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Now, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And here's New York now. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Thompson, no good. So it's the Thunder now.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Kept alive. Here's Anunoby. Another shot. Kicks it to DeRozan. Up top, McGee. Here's Henderson. Cole grabs the board.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Mitchell. And he makes it on the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Count it. He has 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
First personal foul. First team.
No good on that
one. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And good on the second one. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Sinks the tray.
Number 32.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the New York Knicks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes.
58.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Here's Ivy. Puts up a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Simmons. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Here's Mikhailuk. No good from outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
He gets it in there.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Grant Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Pass to Cook. Beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Smooth sailing for New York. Here's Ivey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fifth personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Knicks. Ivey.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Inside. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Simmons, no good. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Mikhailuk. That shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. It's Edwards with a drive. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Looking to get back on track. Here's McGee. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Yeah, the playmaking skills of Simmons are elite. The pass-first attitude he brings is what helps tie the team together. Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Antetokounmpo. The open shot by Edwards. Mitchell grabs a miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Got to be smarter than this.
The three. That shot missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. And the layup is good.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass the ball. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
A 3 from the inbound. No good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
A shock and surprise.
Feel like I just left a masseuse, effortless. How I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weakness last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus asked for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass.